Let me get the tweet out. If you put up this late, super salute, man. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Tweet is out. Tonight was trash. I went to the game. Shout out to you guys. That's love. But I had a terrible time. What did we do to deserve? This is a great question. Big task at hand. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna pull up. You guys said you wanted to do a post game pouting. I honestly have a headache from being at that game. I feel terrible right now. But if y'all want it, if y'all like it, I love it. So we here. Shout out to you guys if you pull up this late. That's crazy. That's love for real. And let's get through this together. It might just be a quick. It'll probably be a quick, and there probably won't be many people in here, so don't be a whole lot of comments. Probably be a rant. I'll get through what you guys have to say, and then we'll get out of here. Excuse me. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks embarrassed ourselves tonight. They embarrassed themselves. They embarrassed us as a fan base. They embarrassed me in person. And it's just very painful. Like, I literally have a headache. We were in Miami tonight. We lost 110-96. The final score does not reflect how much we got our asses kicked. And my main thing, above all else, my main takeaway from this game, the main thing I have to say that kind of brings everything else into itself, whatever it may be, is that Tibbs is a criminal. I don't know if you can see it here, but Tibbs equals criminal. Tom Thibodeau is a war criminal, and I want him tried for his crimes. I want an extra charge added to his indictment for every single game that Evan Fournier continues to start. Evan Fournier cannot start any more games for this basketball team if we're serious about being a good basketball team. It just doesn't make any sense. Coming into this game, right after the Cleveland game, I said at this point, I am officially saying there is no reason Quentin Grimes shouldn't be the starter at the 2. So from now on, every game that he doesn't start at the 2, we are literally wasting time and doing a disservice to the team. And what happens? I said it would. I knew it would. We all knew it would because it's inevitable. It's inevitable as Thanos. Evan Fournier tried it out there to be the starter once again and give us nothing. Hit a couple shots toward the end of the second quarter that were cool. He was getting blown by off the dribble by Duncan Robinson. There is no more hope for that man, bro. There's no more hope. How much do you have to let him get away with? I don't understand. Why is the leash so long? This really isn't a kill Fournier thing at this point, bro. It's not. I've gotten off the kill Fournier train once he started hitting a couple shots. He hasn't done anything recently the past couple games, but I'm not even really killing him. But the other guy is simply a better option. Quentin Grimes should be starting. Kemba Walker also probably can't be this team's starting point guard anymore. And I'm sorry. It's unfortunate, but especially when you got Julius Randle out there who is playing like he does not give a shit about the outcome of the game. Julius Randle appears to not care at all. His energy level is completely embarrassing, and honestly, 100%, I mean it. It's not sarcastic. It's not satirical. None of that. Prayers up for Julius Randle. Something is clearly very wrong. And at this point, if it's a personal matter, whatever it may be, he may need time away from basketball. Because if you are not capable of playing like you care, then you're not capable of playing. Take whatever time is needed. But instead, we're still force-feeding this guy 38 minutes a game. And Obi can't crack 15 minutes even though he's played 2 of his best games recently and been one of the best players on the floor for us in both of those games. But he doesn't have 30 minutes total over those 96. What are we doing? Today, Alec Burks was the first person off the bench. I almost jumped down on the court myself. That's how angry I was. I knew it from that very moment. Alec Burks didn't give a shit today. Hit, I think, 1-3. Hold on. Let me go get the... I never want to misquote or, like, be wrong. Or, like, if Alec Burks is killing, I never want to say he wasn't. And I'm not trying to kill Alec Burks. This is all Tibbs. I'm not blaming Alec Burks. I'm not blaming Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier is who he is. And that is a terrible defender. Alec Burks is who he is, but Tibbs doesn't want to acknowledge it, and now he's depressed the value of the asset and made him worse on the court because he tried to make him into a point guard because he refused to just start Emmanuel quickly. So now, with Burks trying to be made into a point guard over the past, like, in 2022, he's averaging, like, less than 8 points and shooting, like, 27% from the field. But we keep trotting him out there, and for some reason, he was the first guy off the bench today. Why? What has Alec Burks done in the past 3 weeks to warrant being the first person off the bench? Alec Burks is the first guy off the bench, and Emmanuel quickly doesn't get into the game until there's a minute left in the first quarter. What are we doing? What's going on? Then the second half, we come out, we're down by 13. First of all, IQ Grimes, RJ Obi, cut it to like 9 or 10 after being down by like 23 in the first half. Cut it to like 9 or 10. It's looking very manageable. It's a game again. What happens? Boom. My homie Brent tweeted me. He was like, yo, do you see this youth lineup? Look at this. This is a lineup we've all wanted to see. We love that lineup. Great. As soon as that happens, I'm like, inserts Kemba and Julius Randle. What happens? Come into the scorer's table. Kemba Walker and Julius Randle. For what? To come out there and do more of what was working so well in the beginning, clearly? What are we doing? What is going on? Tom Thibodeau is a criminal and an asshole. And I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. And I haven't been on the fire tips train. I'm trying not to be on the fire tips train, but it almost seems like it's inevitable. Because what else is going to happen? If you're still going to continue to start Evan Fournier, and at this point, if you're still going to have Alec Burks be the first guy off the bench, even though his play of recent weeks hasn't warranted that at all, and that doesn't mean you got to say Alec Burks sucks and stop playing him completely, whatever it may be, but like, and I had this conversation with my dad, because my dad's like, oh, but Burks has big games for us, blah, blah, blah. He said the same for Kemba. And I'm like, yo, Kemba has like 4 or 5 good games this year. That does not afford you the ability to not be consistent for us on a nightly basis right now while we're losing games. Kemba is either out as a DMP, or like, not DMP, but as unavailable, and then when he is available, now he's trying to get back in rhythm for being unavailable for so long. So now, if you're out for 10 games, and you spend 5 games trying to get back in rhythm, that's 15 games of us not getting you at your best. You cannot be our starting point guard. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. That's where we are. Evan Fournier, ass. Completely unwilling and incapable defensively. Getting blown by and run around in circles by Duncan Robinson. Yet playing over Quentin Grimes. For what reason? Cam Reddish? Play Cam Reddish at this point. Alec Burks has been trash. Evan Fournier is not doing anything. Like, Alec Burks, that's the thing. Okay, you're not playing well right now. It's okay. He is not Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry can have a couple off weeks and still be Stephen Curry. He's afforded that. Alec Burks, as a 20 to 25 minutes per game guy off the bench, if you're not playing well for over 3 weeks, you might have to sit down for a little bit. That's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to adjust. And I know that Tom Thibodeau isn't privy to this information, but it is definitely okay to make adjustments in game and over the course of a season. And I would just love to see some adjustment. If you want to just now, in the height of the difficulty of our schedule, while we've lost 5 out of 6 games and we're 3 games under 500, what will it take for you to make adjustments? While we're winning games, it's like, okay, not going to change that. It's working right now. Cool. We are losing, and you still won't adjust. So does it have to be like like halftime where you got to wait till we're down 27 points to make subs? Is that what it has to be? So now we got to be 15 games under 500 to make a change? Make a change, bro. Make a change. Like, I don't. It's almost like having a wound and just letting it bleed out and then putting a Band-Aid on. Just sitting there and watching it bleed out for however long it takes to bleed out and then deciding to put a Band-Aid on your last breath. That's what Tom Thibodeau does. That is how he adjusts. That's how he coaches. He bleeds out and puts the Band-Aid on when he starts getting dizzy. Why wait until you're dizzy? Let's get to the comments, man. I apologize. That was a long rant. Eric Kang, what's good? Yeah, you know the vibes. Yeah, bro, how you feeling, man? Big Task in Hand said, what did we do to deserve this? That's an excellent question, bro. What did we do? I have no idea, bro. I am in so much. My head literally hurts. I have a splitting headache. I cannot believe what I was subjected to today. Shout out to everybody I saw at the game, though. Like I said, man, I've been going to Knicks games in Miami since I was like, I moved here when I was 7, so I've been going to Knicks games down here since I was like 8, probably. And to have people recognize me out there today and want to take pictures and things like that, that's so cool. It's always great vibes when I see you guys. You guys always have great vibes toward me, toward the brand. The brand is Brolic, clearly. Shout out to you guys. TKW in the building. Randall, just go, please, bro. I try not to be reactionary. I really do, bro, and I really do my best, and that's why it hurts my feelings when I reach the point where I feel that way, bro. But honestly, bro, Randall can go wherever he wants. I don't care anymore. I don't have any emotional attachment to Julius Randle because the Julius Randle I saw last year that I became emotionally attached to is not here. He's not here. The effort level is horrible. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and it's a disservice to us as a fan base. I'm thoroughly and utterly disappointed in Julius Randle. And it's one thing. If it was just the shooting, if it was a shooting slump, if it was, last year he shot 41% from 3, this year he's shooting 32, whatever it may be, I could live with that if it was just that. But it's effort, bro. Effort is non-negotiable. And he is not anywhere near as locked in as he was last year. He's not anywhere near as attentive defensively, the effort defensively, the energy level, the way that he plays bully ball for 45 seconds at a time now. He would do that all game last. He's not that guy. And that hurts my heart, bro. I defended Randle through so much. I stood in the paint for Randle during the playoffs, bro. When people called him an empty gym merchant, I stood and took those bullets for him. And said, you can't do that. And now, how stupid do I look? At this point, if you want to call Julius Randle an empty gym merchant, go right ahead. You might have been right. All the evidence points to you being correct and me being wrong, and I apologize. That's what I do when I have nothing left to do. I apologize. I was wrong. He might really be an empty gym merchant because he's been a different guy since fans got back in the building. And that's the sample size I have to work off of. The sample size of Julius Randle with fans, whether it's this year or last year, looks terrible. The effort looks terrible. He looks less inspired. He looks just like that 2019-2020 guy, except with more of a green light and more responsibility and a higher sense of self. That's it. Defensively, ass. Terrible. Very low effort. It's disgusting. I'm not voting for him. Dear New York Knicks account, stop telling me to vote for Julius Randle. It's not happening. He has not earned it. Last year, I stood in the paint. If you were here, you remember. I was adamant, making sure that everybody voted for Julius Randle. I was telling people you're not a Knicks fan if you don't vote for Julius Randle because of what he gives to us every single night. He brings it for us every single night, so we got to give the energy to him and make sure he gets to the All-Star game. I was leading the charge as much as possible. This year, I'm almost ready to lead the charge of nobody vote. I don't want to see hashtag Julius Randle on my timeline. I'll downvote the tweet. It's despicable. The complete 180 in effort and engagement and locked, all of that, despicable. New York, we here. Where'd you go? Big Shicey said SMH for sure, bro. Danilo Rubio said pain, pure pain. Pain, pure, unadulterated pain, bro. Nothing but pain. Pain right to the veins. It's disgusting. Big Task at Hand said, yeah, do it. I'm here, bro. I'm not sure what it is you were referring to, but I'm sorry. Either way, bro, I'm glad you're here and supportive. I'm glad all of y'all are here. It's 19 of y'all in here, apparently. That's real. It is 1 o'clock in the morning after a horrible loss. I got back, I got home, I got into space, things like that, and you guys still pulled up. You could be anywhere in the world, and you're here lamenting over this loss with us. So, thank you for that. That really means the world, and I hope that my upset tone doesn't translate to how you guys may think I feel toward you. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, for real, and on behalf of myself and TKW, we greatly appreciate you. I can't state that enough. Sam said Tibbs needs to get fired, bro. I can't say you're wrong. Same thing with Julius and the empty gym merchant allegations. Same thing with the new contract allegations. It might have been a contract year. I can't refute it. I have nothing to point to refute it. I would love to. I I would love to be able to stand up for Julius Randle and be like, no, you can't say it's because of his contract. He's giving us everything he's got out there. But no, he's not. If I were to say Julius Randle was giving us everything he got, I'd be lying through my teeth. He's not at all. It's disgusting. Bethany said, love you, Sean. Thanks for still showing up and doing this for us tonight. Get some rest. Heart. Thank you so much, Bethany. Thank you for showing up and doing this. For real. Like, I love you too. I love you guys. And yeah, like, my head hurts, bro. My head really, really hurts. And yeah, I need rest ASAP. I need a J for this L ASAP. Big Task at Hand said, Tibbs, just go, please. Bro, go, take Randall with you, whatever gotta happen, bro. I don't care, bro. Tom Thibodeau can go because he's a war criminal. He's an absolute criminal. Tibbs equals criminal. 100%. Chris S. said, I can't watch this team with Fournier, Kemba, and Burks playing. Bro, Burks is giving us nothing in 3 weeks. Since the calendar turned, Burks is giving us absolutely nothing. Kemba is very inconsistent, and like your one good game on a 3-week average is not going to do it for me, bro. It's just not. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not a Kemba hate thing. It's not a Fournier hate thing. It's not a Burks hate thing. I just love the Knicks. So I'd like to see players on the floor who are going to do better things for the Knicks, who are going to play better basketball, who are going to play better defense, who are going to make us a better team. It seems really, really, really simple. Jeff, what's good, my guy? I was not going to do post-game pouting, and then Jeff was like, yo, we're going to get a late night post-game pouting. So shout out to you, Jeff. And once again, shout out to all of y'all who pulled up, for real. Jeff said, can you explain how Tibbs can call not one, but two frustrated timeouts in the early third? Tom Thibodeau is a criminal. I'm right there with you, bro. When he called those timeouts in the third, and he called frustrated timeouts because we went from being down 13 to being down 27 and still put the same players back on the court, I was livid and beside myself. And then his first sub was to take out Mitchell Robinson and bring Taj mother effing Gibson to the rescue. And that's no shade to Taj Gibson at all. I hate that things come off that way. But that's not the answer. Like, if we're struggling and it's like, oh, we need to make a change. Taj, get out there. Are you serious? You're not serious. Tom Thibodeau is not serious. He's doing this for shits and giggles. Clearly. I didn't even finish the comment because I felt that in my soul. Frustrated timeouts early in the third, and then just send the starting lineup back out. Make a freaking change. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Chris said, I will not be watching if I see the same five against the Bucks. Bro, as much as it hurts me, and as much as it pains me, and as much as me personally, I kind of have to. This is my job. I come out here, I talk about the Knicks. Like, I can't do the show if I don't watch the game. But I don't want to either. I want to be on that same page. I want us to all, that pains me. I've watched the Knicks through 17 win seasons. I watched the Knicks with Howard Isley at point guard. I've watched the Knicks with Torrey Murray at point guard. I've watched the Knicks with Alexis Fed as the number one. I've watched the Knicks through a lot. I don't want to watch if it's the same five either. I want us to boycott. And I can't tell everybody else to boycott and I still watch the game. I'm going to still watch the game, one, because it's just hard for me not to, and two, because I have to cover it. So I'm going to still watch it. But I fully support anybody out there who wants to boycott the games until the starting lineup is changed, because it's the right thing to do. It is. It's ridiculous. Danilo said, I was stunned when the lineup didn't change after that second timeout. Bro, you should have seen my face, bro. You should have seen my face. Bro, what a brutal experience. Oh. Jeff said, what do we have to do to see Linus to make sense? Tibbs' hockey shift strategy is so rigid that RJ is done for the night in the third because he's tied to the lame-ass starting lineup. Jeff, spitting as usual. I don't understand. Some slight creativity, if not offensively, then at least with the lineups. Do something, bro. Tweak you keep doing the same exact thing and sticking the same square peg into the same round hole, and it hasn't worked all year. Jeff, I'm right there with you. I would kill to see IQ, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch. I know Randall's been awful, but maybe playing a huge percent of his minutes with Kemba and Evan is hurting him. Not making excuses, but try something different. Exactly, Jeff. IQ, Grimes. That should be our starting backcourt right now. Easily. IQ, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch. That should be the lineup. It's simple. And whenever we do see that lineup out there, it's a really good lineup. And then we see it for like 3 minutes at a time. Why? Why is our best lineup the one that's playing the least time together? Because we need cohesion for Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier? Like, no. How many games in are we at this point, bro? When does it happen if not now? I don't get it. Eric Kang said, Eric Kang said, I don't want Tibbs no more. I'm right there with you, Eric. I don't want Tibbs anymore either. I don't know who I want. I don't necessarily want to fire, but I have no hope for him adjusting. And I need adjustments made, and I don't have any faith that he's going to do so I feel pretty hopeless. Jeff said, Van Gundy even said on the air tonight, Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. This is getting ridiculous. Van Gundy is spitting, as usual, and I'm sure he doesn't watch every single game. But he's probably seen enough Knicks games and enough of what's going on to know that what we're doing is not the right way to go. Try something, bro. Change something. Try something. We haven't seen Obi Randall together in months, it feels like. And when we were seeing it early in the season, even though we weren't seeing it a lot, it was pretty successful. They look pretty good. Always made a lot of strides. We haven't seen it once. We haven't even seen it tried. Because it's imperative that the 36-year-old Taj Gibson gets his 25 minutes a game. Jericho Sims comes off the bench, immediately catches an insane lob down the middle of the floor. Not even like on a fast break. It wasn't even really open. They just threw it over everybody and he went and got it. Not saying you got to play him 30 minutes a game, but maybe get that guy a shot. Do something. What you're doing is not working. Tibbs is married to his process as if it's yielding great results. You would think with the way that Tibbs is so rigid and not wanting to adjust or change anything that we were the number 1 seed in the NBA on a hot streak. Dude is a criminal, bro. Jeff said, how sad is it that people think Tibbs is making win-now moves? IQ and Grimes are significantly better than Kemba and Fournier. He's hurting our short term and killing our long term. Jeff, please, switch seats with me. Because I don't want to talk today, and you are spitting, bro. Exactly. I don't even have to say anything to that. I'll just read it again. How sad is it that people think Tibbs is making win-now moves? IQ and Grimes are significantly better than Kemba and Evan. He's hurting our short term and killing our long term. 100%. People think, oh, you guys want the youth to play, but they're not ready. What are you talking about? Grimes isn't ready because Grimes isn't consistent at whatever you want to say? Because Evan Fournier is doing such a great job? You got to be over 30 to be afforded inconsistency? Get out of my face. Eric Kang said Kemba got to get waived. Waive him. Let him go. Let him go to somewhere, a contender, whatever. Somebody that's going to use him off the bench for 15 to 20 minutes a game, however many. Allow him to have those spurts, those really good offensive times where he hits a couple threes in a row. Real cool. He'll have a great time. He'll feel real good. Probably contribute to winning. Cool. But he cannot be a starting point guard. We cannot depend on him to be our starting point guard. Jeff said, I literally just started laughing when he sent Taj to the scorer's table in the third quarter down 20. How out of touch do you have to be to keep on thinking that's an answer? Bro, embarrassing. Ghetto Confidence said, free Obi, man. Free that man, bro, for real. Free the real. Free Obi. I don't know what it's going to take. Free Obi. He deserves better. Tibbs is a criminal, bro. An absolute criminal. Damn, Obi did have 18. Jeff said, Obi, 18.7 for 9 shooting, plus 20, by far the most hustle on the team. We got thrashed on defense, yet Tibbs won't even try playing with Randall because we need rim protection. Has Taj Gibson been protecting the rim? Like, for real. And once again, this isn't Taj Gibson's trade. But, like, it's not like he's Dikembe Mutombo, bro. Like, you're not losing much rim protection by making a change. Like, I'm over the weak excuses, bro. All the excuses are so weak. I Like, I used to really, like, love Tibbs post-game pressers anymore. I'm at the point now where I barely watch them. Like, even when I watch them, I almost tune them out a little bit. I'm tired of it because they're empty words. Eric Kang said, I want a free signed copy of Blood in the Garden by Chris Herring. Yeah, hey, salute to you, and shout out to Chris Herring, man. Hit the New York Times bestseller list. We know the vibes. We knew that was going to happen. Blood in the Garden, if you don't have it, go get it. Shout out to Chris Herring, man. Boom, boom, boom. Danilo said, I really try not to look into the body language at first, but at this point, it's so evident that it's really awful. It's too evident, bro. It's impossible not to look at the body language. It's screaming. I'm going to speed up a little bit because the MacBook is on 8%, and I want to get through everybody who pulled up at 1 a.m. to watch, bro, so I got to get through everybody, so I'm going to speed up. MH said, it's time for RJ getting the ball 87% of the game. Other teams do it with their young guys. Why not our third pick? Bro, give RJ the ball as much as possible. This is RJ Barrett's team. I don't care. He's playing like he cares every single night. RJ Barrett's team. Not even talking about Julius. Disgusting. Build It Up said, what a weird year this has been with this team. How did this happen? That's a great question. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. But most of how it's happened is that Tibbs has allowed the same things to happen over and over again and hasn't adjusted. Therefore, we haven't fixed certain issues that we had in the beginning of the season because we never made the necessary adjustments. We never held anybody accountable. Julius Randle has played like he doesn't care all year and continues to do so, and is not being held accountable, so he's not going to turn around at any point, so the team is not getting any better. We're just going to keep falling into the same holes, the same pitfalls that we've been falling into all year because we're not changing anything. We're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result because Tibbs is insane and a war criminal. He needs to be in an asylum, shackled. Ghetto Clownfit, 5%. Gonna start speeding. I'm so sorry. Ghetto Clownfit says we need to see Grimes start. 100% he needs to be starting over 48. We know the vibes. Easily. Every single game he's not is officially a waste of time. Danilo said, facts, nothing worse than receiving those texts and getting told that Randall was a fraud after fighting for him for 40 games this year. Enough is enough. Exactly, bro. We fought for that man. And what did he do? Embarrass us. MH said, a man is a true man when he admits he's wrong. 100. We're going to need a major turnaround to salvage the season. Yeah, bro. Had to admit, empty Jim Merchant, bro. Can't refute it. Build It Up said, LOL, voting for him, that's a slap in the face. Damn right, not voting for him at all. He's not getting a single vote from me. Kiss my ass. RJ Carbone said he scored 24 in a win, shows up to the press conference tonight, he's a no-show. Don't even care anymore. MA said, a team with sense would let RJ Grimes and Cam eat. But no. It doesn't make sense to put out two-way wings who play like they care about basketball. Why would we do that? Damn it, I lost the comment. I don't have enough energy in this laptop to lose comments. Build It Up said, yep, we know what it looks like when he's trying. Exactly, we know what it looks like when he's trying, so we know that he's not right now, 100%. Ghetto Conference said, New York, we here. Where'd you go? Damn, I felt that. Bro, for real. Shameful. Jeff said, I can't believe how much better our defense will be if IQ and Grimes are starting backcourt. Worlds better. Eon's better. So much better. It's so simple. Damn it. Danilo said, just crazy that almost the entire season the bench has been outperforming the current starting lineup and Tibbs has just refused to try something new. Awful. Not only does he refuse to change the starting lineup, he refuses to, make the minutes make sense, too. It's disgusting. RJ Carbone said, Bird's getting 25 minutes a night shooting bricks. Todd is a senior citizen and gets playing time in a blowout. Bingo, RJ. Very well said. Exactly. Doesn't make any sense. He's getting 25 minutes a night. He's first off the bench. He hasn't done anything in a month. Adam Hardy said, what's the go with Cam? Why do we trade for him if we aren't going to play him? It's only been like a week. I'm still going to give it time. I know we got to get somebody out of here. That trade needs to happen ASAP. Everybody's value is tanking. Burks is playing the worst basketball he's played in years in the past month, so he's making himself less tradable, but somebody's got to go. Connor, what's good, my guy? Late to the pouting, so I'm sorry if it's been said, but play Obi as much as possible, bro. Play Obi as much as possible. Play IQ as much as possible. Play Quentin Grimes as much as possible. Put players on the floor who seem like they care about the result of the game. Put players on the floor who seem like they enjoy playing with each other, like they actually enjoy basketball. Please. How many games do they have to be the best thing we see until we make a change? Sam said, I say Tibbs needs to go for this reason. We were an elite defense last year, and it has suffered dramatically this year. Our offense is so stale. Tibbs is so stubborn with his rotations. No D to bail us. The defense has honestly not been as bad as it started off, but the defense would be way better if we played good defensive players instead of trash ones. It's really simple. It's so simple. Mr. Guy Name said, free Cam. Free a lot of people, bro. Free us from the shackles of mediocre coaching and lack of adjustment. Big Shicey said, why does Tibbs wait until the fourth to put in Cam? Why did Tibbs wait until halfway through the third to put in IQ and Grimes? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of whys for Tibbs, bro. I don't even know. I can't even get to the Cam thing, bro. I'm so annoyed with so many things we've been seeing all year that I really don't care that much about the Cam thing yet. Build It Up said, yeah, can't be consistent if you don't get played enough. Free the youngs. Exactly. Free them, please. Isabel said, not only did Obi have 18, he was our leading scorer for the first time in his career. Shout out to Obi Toppin, bro, for real. Shout out to Obi Toppin, man. Regardless, no matter what he's held back, all this, whatever, he responds well. He does what he's got to do. He keeps his head down. He keeps working. And when he gets his opportunity, he makes the most of it. And then still gets his opportunities taken away after making the most of his opportunity. So shout out to Obi Toppin. I can only imagine what he's dealing with. Isabel said, also, IQ to Obi is classic, obviously, but damn, even in garbage time, watching Deuce to Sims is so much fun. They go hard and it shows. I agree. They go hard and it shows. I would love for them to get a chance over some of the guys who are playing right now. Ghetto Countfish said, Randall again dodging the smoke, not being made available after the game, yet 21-year-old RJ is fronting up like a true leader. Build around RJ already. 100% RJ is the guy for a fact. I don't know why Randall's not being made available. I don't know whose decision it is, but at this point, I don't care. I care about what happens on the court, and on the court he plays like he doesn't care, so I don't even really care what he has to say for himself. I see it all on the court. He doesn't care. Jay Gabe said, what's up, family? What's good, Jay Gabe? Appreciate you being here, man. Ghetto Confish said, we traded the first round pick for Cam, but it's a shame he can't play because he's not 36 years old. Once again, still can't care about the Cam shit that much. There's too much other things that I'm really upset with. But yes, I agree. At this point, where Burks and Fournier are playing the way they're playing, there's no reason Cam shouldn't be playing. Burks has been playing like shit for a month. It's okay. Play Cam. Maybe you're trying to not be this bad. Christian Colazzo was good, my guy. Imagine if Rose was healthy. Tibbs probably wouldn't be playing any of the kids. I don't know about him anymore. I don't know about Tibbs either. I wish we had Rose. We miss him terribly. Maybe things would make some more sense if he was here. But we need to figure out who's got to get out of here. We got to stop playing certain guys. It's really disgusting, bro. I don't have faith in Tibbs either. Eric Kang says, Sean, love the show and keep doing what you do. Appreciate you, Eric. That's love, bro. I love that you're here. I appreciate your consistent, presence in the comments and what you contribute, and that goes for all of you individually and as a whole, man. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I can't stress that enough. Getting on here at 1 a.m. to do this is like whatever. I would do that because it's y'all and I love y'all, and the fact that y'all showed up for it is a big loss and a painful loss that I really even barely want to talk about, and y'all are rocking. Shout out to you, man. That's greatly appreciated. If only the team cared about it as much as we do. Rip Kobe and Gigi. That's a fact. Rip Kobe and Gigi forever for sure, and everybody else in the accident. Gerard Charlot said, because Randall can't play at that pace, he's got to run the floor. Randall's capable of running the floor. He's an athletic big. We just turned him into something else completely. Danilo says, Sean, everyone in the chat, I'm going to head to bed. Tough night, but tomorrow's a new day, and we hope Tibbs comes to his senses. Love y'all and good night. Love you and good night, too, bro. Thank you for being here. Eric King said, I want Van Gundy and Woodson back. Hey, at this point, I'll take Jeff Van Gundy, bro, because apparently he gets it. It's very simple things that we should be getting, but the MacBook is on 2%. Appreciate y'all so much. On behalf of me and everybody at TKW, thank you guys so much. Great show and great pod earlier, man. Thank you, bro, for real. Thanks, Christian. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. I can't say it enough. That's all I can really say tonight. Tibbs is a criminal, and thank you guys. Truly. I love y'all. Everybody have a great day, great night. Try to get through it as much as you can. It's been tough, but, hopefully you have a great day tomorrow, and hopefully the Knicks start winning basketball games and playing like we care sometime soon. But until then, adios. Love y'all.